Earlier this morning, NYSE-listed Spotify announced that over the past 5 years, it estimates that its investments across its podcast ecosystem have contributed more than $10 billion to the podcast industry. Well, joining me now with more is Jordan Newman, Spotify's head of content partnership and Spotify's partner program. Welcome to the show. It's great to see you this morning over there in Los Angeles.
Thank you so much for having me. Great to be here.
Jordan, let's talk about this $10 billion milestone. How did you get here?
Yeah, well, listen, I think over the past 5 years, podcasting has really evolved into one of the most popular and influential media formats. It's really sort of the modern town square. It's where people are engaging with everything from breaking news, to wellness, to entertainment. And at Spotify, I think we've really helped transform podcasting into a global cultural category by expanding access and really building this ecosystem for creators and publishers. So, I think it's undeniable the impact that podcasts are having right now on our culture and in the zeitgeist.
Talk to me about your latest news as it relates to your creator program and how you're partnering with those out there.
Yeah, listen, we are basically expanding access to the Spotify Partner Program. So essentially what we're doing is making it easier for creators who are earlier in their journey to join our partner program and start monetizing their content on Spotify and really helping more creators earn a living from doing what they love, which is creating content and distributing it to the millions of people on Spotify and beyond.
Yeah. So in terms of what's next, give us a sense as to what is ahead.
Yeah, look, I think we have the Golden Globes recognizing podcasts as a category. And so I think it's impossible to deny that podcasts are sort of mainstream right now. I think what we've seen over the past year is a real move to video. We've seen podcasts increasingly add a visual component. And so I think as we look to the future, you can expect to see more interesting visual aspects of podcasting. I think these are really becoming sort of the news programs, the late night shows, the conversations that people are paying attention to. And so as I look to the next year, I think we'll see podcasts become more influential. We'll see them become more visual. And I think we'll just continue to see them really being adopted by more and more people around the world.
What are some of the podcasts that have been working well for Spotify?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Jordan, what are some of the podcasts that have been working well for Spotify?
Yeah, if you look at our top charts, you can see that there's a number of really big podcasts. These are creators who are now household names. I'm talking about folks like Mel Robbins, Andrew Huberman, Alex Cooper, Joe Rogan. These are people who are distributing their content to millions of people. And I think, when you watch their shows, when you're on social media, it's impossible to ignore the impact that they're having on our culture. And so I think, we'll continue to see a lot of these podcasts dominate in the next year, but also some new categories as well. I think, true crime has always been something that folks are obsessed with. We have a number of really fantastic true crime podcasts on our platform. And then I'm particularly interested in the wellness podcasts. I think people are really looking to podcasts to help them live a better life. So shows like Modern Wisdom from Chris Williamson, an Andrew Huberman show, I think are really giving people.
You're joining us from Los Angeles this morning, so I want to talk about the latest on the ground in LA and spaces that you're creating for these creators. What more can you share?
Yeah, so we are opening up a new studio. It's called Sycamore Studios, and it's really designed from the ground up for video podcasters. It will be the home for our podcast network, The Ringer. We're also going to work with eligible creators in our partner program to record in this space. And, I think video podcasts have really come to fruition in the last year, and this space is really tailor-made to support video podcasts. It's really designed for the modern creator looking to really speak to their audience and connect with them in a visual way.
And when creators partner with you, what can the creators expect?
Yeah, look, I think we do a lot of things on our end to support creators. I think we've really made a large investment in infrastructure to allow creators to really easily distribute their content, but also monetize it, whether that's through advertising or sponsorships. We work hand in hand with creators to really help them find their audience on Spotify. We do that by helping promote their shows, but also connecting them with other creators. I think doing so allows for some really exciting cross promotion. And so we're doing a lot to connect with creators to support them and really help them grow and monetize their audience. And certainly we're super excited to invite them into our studio space in Los Angeles, as well as other spaces we have in London and New York to record their podcasts.
Jordan, thank you so much for joining us this morning live from Los Angeles. That's Jordan Newman. He's Spotify's head of content partnerships and Spotify's partner program. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.